Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wake Up Report. I actually was supposed to do this story about 2 or so days ago when I found out about it. And to be honest, I just could not bring myself to do it. I was hoping that maybe 2 or 3 days later, we'd find out that this person was after money, that this person was out for revenge, that this person, I'm going to get you because you slept with my girlfriend like all them years ago. Now I got a chance to get you. And it just didn't happen. I was supposed to do the story yesterday. I said I'd do it yesterday. I just couldn't do it. So I went over, did some work for my mom, came home and did some work, took a walk, got up today, gonna do the story today. Let me eat some breakfast. I'll play a little Grand Theft Auto. I just did not want to do it. And for those of you who know me, you know how I feel about gangster rap. You know how I feel about it being just self-destructive garbage. You know how I feel about Lil Wayne, Young Jeezy, Young Thug. But fair is fair. And you got to call it right, no matter what. As much as I dislike Lil Wayne, as much as I dislike Young Thug, as much as I dislike Young Jeezy, as much as I dislike gangster rap, none of them is a low down, dirty, no good, snake in the grass, disgusting, piece of no good son of a bitch, child molester. This one hurts. If you're a hip hop head, if you're a true hip hop head, this one truly hurts. Mr. Ronald Savage dropped a bombshell recently. When he was 12, 13 years old, has recently come out and told everyone that he was molested by Afrika Bambaataa of the Zulu nation. Afrika Bambaataa, one of the most iconic, you cannot mention hip hop. They are synonymous. This man has been so influential, not only in New York City, around the world. I mean, he is just bar none one of the architects, just the absolute bedrock, the foundation of hip hop. The man that influenced me, inspired me, get a set of 1200s and become a DJ. Which, by the way, for all you electronic DJs out there that spin on computers and hard drives and all that crap, if you don't rock a pair of 1200s, you ain't a real DJ. But a man that was just, his place in music was just cemented. His legacy in hip hop, the Zulu nation, the hip hop museum that he founded. I mean, it just, as a matter of fact, Bambaataa was going around recently, I guess, in different cities, hosting DJing seminars. One of which I was going to attend. I was going to fork over that $50-$60 just to have the privilege to be in the same room with Afrika Bambaataa. Whether he told me my DJing sucked or not, to be critiqued, just to be in the presence of a legendary, I had the opportunity to meet Grandmaster Flash. He was doing a book, promoting his book a while back. So it's just the guy who created what we know as scratching and DJing, backspinning, cueing, needle dropping, break beats. A living legend. This guy is a living legend. You don't get to meet very many people who have been so influential in popular culture and music style. Just so to have the honor. And now this man has trashed his entire legacy. Mr. Savage, in a book, details while he was 12 or 13 years old, Afrika Bambaataa molested him at least 5 times because of guilt, shame, embarrassment. Was not going to say anything. However, a therapist suggested that he began to write down his experiences. This was one of them. Now, Mr. Savage has said in interviews that part of his coming out with this information is part of his desire to change child molestation laws and statute of limitations. He wants to change the statute of limitations on child molestation, child molesters. I absolutely agree. There should be no statute of limitations on child molestation. I don't care if it takes you 100 years to go after a child molester. If he molested somebody when he was 20 and you find him when he's 99, you still punish him. There should be no statute of limitations on something like that. So I wholeheartedly agree with Mr. Savage. Of course, the lawyers, the critics, people in Bambaataa's camp are going to come out and say, well, no, this guy's out for money. This guy's out to make a name for himself. He's a disgruntled whatever. But according to other sources, Mr. Savage told his wife before he even wrote a book about what happened. And I guess you can only imagine to have to live with that kind of shame and embarrassment was just too much. He had to get that information out some kind of way. And his wife's ex-boyfriend, I guess, and I don't know if he's in the Zulu Nation or not, found out about this information too, and actually attacked Mr. Savage, I guess, in an attempt to silence him and get him and prevent him from speaking out. Afrika Bambaataa hasn't said anything, and of course he's not going to say anything, because if you say no, the allegations are false, and it turns out that they're true, then boy oh boy are you in trouble, because you lied. But if in fact you say yes, I did it, and you confirm those allegations, then all you do is validate the fact that you are low down dirty. No, boy, I hate saying this about Afrika Bambaataa. Why couldn't you be a gangster rapper, Bam? Oh my God, I hate saying this about you. But what's fair is fair, and what's right is right. A low down, no good, dirty, snake in the grass, child molester. What I don't understand, to be so well known and so popular and be able to travel the world. And if you're gay, you're gay. If we found out Afrika Bambaataa was gay, these days people are, all right, Afrika Bambaataa, he still got beats, but he's gay, so what? Just go get you some gay man sex. You know how many gay men are out there, or bisexual men that are out there, that are grown men, willing participants that you could have gotten? Why do you have to go after somebody who I guess at that point in time couldn't defend themselves, couldn't protect themselves, couldn't do anything, and you did this 5 times, maybe more? And the question now becomes, who else did you do it to? Are we going to get a Bill Cosby scenario, one after the other? Because the man that taught us to rock to the planet rock likes to rock to the planet cock. It hurts me to my heart, man. It hurts me to my heart, but I got to put you in there with everybody else. Got to put you there with the R. Kellys, the Bill Cosbys. You have trashed your entire. I was going to make that pilgrimage to the Hip Hop Museum, if for nothing else, because of Afrika Bambaataa. I thought about joining the Zulu Nation, but I take that back, because as we see, they like sticking their spears up in the wrong places. Now, of course, like I said, Mr. Savage, in an attempt to discredit him, people from the Zulu Nation have come out in an attempt to discredit him and just say he's all kinds of liars. But why is it that a higher-ranking official of the Zulu Nation came at Mr. Savage with a cash offer? Shut your mouth, name your price, let's make this go away. Which means you don't pay somebody for being a liar. You don't pay somebody for spreading falsehoods, especially against an individual like this. So we can only assume that is true. We can only assume that the damage has been done, and it probably has been done not only to Mr. Savage, but to other kids. See, now I know why you were throwing them big park parties back in the day, Bambaataa. You were scouting for prospects. It's just an absolute it's gone. Your legacy's gone. There is no way that I will ever spin another Afrika Bambaataa record again. There is no way that I will touch Planet Rock, that I will touch Looking for the Perfect Beat, that I will touch anything. This man posed on an album cover with James Brown, of all people, which means at the time you posed with James Brown on that album cover, the Unity album cover, you had molested this man when he was a boy. How many others? You can't help but think about how many others are your people going to try to buy off, or have bought off, or have silenced. Oh man, Hurts me to my heart. Hurts me to my heart. My Afrika Bambaataa records are officially trash, just like your legacy is officially trash, just like the Zulu Nation is officially trash, just like you, sir. You're officially trash. Somebody pass me a Lil Wayne CD. This is KTM in the Wake Up Report, saying think a little bit. It will do wonders for you.